should we talk about the EA 2020 leak? It's pretty major.
E3 2020, you mean?
What did I say? EA?
You said EA.
E3 2020?
There is no EA at E3.
Right. That's the leak. They leaked right out of the show. GameDaily.biz got their hands on the entire slideshow presentation that's basically outlining what E3 2020 is going to look like.
Proposal.
But at the end of the proposal, at the end of the slideshow, it talks about sort of what the members have decided already.
Yeah, and they decided to some of it. Right?
Not like the Q-tertainment. What is it? Q-tainment. That doesn't even sound good together, Q-tainment. Could you come up with a better fake word? Where's Kojima? What's he doing? You can come up with some.
Q-tainment. Everybody loves to be marketed to while they're standing in line.
Well, they sort of do that now. Like when the show starts, they throw like those, yogurt bars or something into the crowd.
No, but this is different, right? This is us standing in line to play a game for 2 hours and them somehow entertaining us in that time.
Yeah, but how are they going to do that?
Like they'll probably walk up to you with like a Switch, be like, "Hey, have you tried the new Harvest Moon? While you wait online, why don't you play a little Harvest Moon?"
And they just stand there with a Switch attached to them?
Yeah.
And they have, but they need a lot of those people.
Maybe they will.
I'm thinking it's more of like they're going to have a lot of mimes performing. Things like of that nature. Like jugglers. Circus acts. No? Like maybe like inflatable Coke cans? What was that energy drink that was there? Balls?
Was it? Yeah. Was it balls this time? Is that it?
No, ball. BAWL or something. Balls, yeah. Like that.
They could hand you a can of balls.
Right.
And you could play a game whilst eating a granola bar.
Isn't it going to make the show look
time will fly?
It's going to be weird if it really does that. And like, and the floor layout is pretty.
And everyone's going to be dressed like Duffman from The Simpsons.
So like the show floor, instead of being like a bunch of booths, it would be, how many things are this? Like 8?
But it's booths.
8 experiences?
It's booths within those, right? Like if you
look, that's just the
others?
old layout, I think, underneath that.
Oh,
to
those
give
are
you
just
a sense of scale.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is between an experience and a booth. Because if I asked a marketing person, they would say their booth is an experience.
In a booth, you walk in and they explain to you what everything's about. At an experience, you walk in and they explain to you what everything's about, but you get a hand job.
No. I think the difference is booths are square and rectangular and experiences are spherical.
So I'm an experience and you're a booth?
Correct.
I just don't. There's so much stuff on here that just like, it's just a bunch of word salad that doesn't really mean anything. Like I'm reading this one bullet point right here now that says, exhibitors will be encouraged to reimagine their pavilions, including layout and content. For example, exhibitors can bring fan favorite video games to celebrate community and brand history. What?
Well, duh. That's their whole business is doing that.
Great idea.
They literally. That's what remastered
there's going to be video
are.
games now at E3? This is a game changer.
Their big idea was to remaster games. Hey, maybe remaster games and then bring them to the show and sell them, which you're doing already. But they're going to have the Lakers. They want the Lakers to come and play basketball.
For free?
Sounds great. What is that? I don't know. I mean, what they're doing now isn't great.
No, I agree with that.
For the people who are paying and waiting online for 4 hours to see games. They have to change that because that's a shitty experience for those people. I don't know. I mean, so pretty much anything would seem to be better than that. So I'm willing to give them the benefit of doubt here because it can't be worse, right?
It can't. I just don't know what... I read these things and I don't see anything that's that much different than what's currently there. Just because you made the booths circular instead of rectangles?
It sounds like, like they're spending, instead of like a traditional booth, you're going to make more of a spectacle type booth like the old days. Like remember like games like Scarface? I mean, they still do it to an extent.
They still do it.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. This explains it. Under new programming, one of the bullet points is never before seen experiences.
Oh, like every time they show a new game? Like why? That's like, so that doesn't help anybody.
I encourage everybody to look through these slides if they haven't already. And
how come the weirdest part is they say, and you mentioned this before, you said it's not, okay, are the key audiences, at the end of the slides, it has member decision points. And then there's basically questions with answers from the actual ESA members. So do members, are the key audiences right? And it says, members feel that the audience targets are correct and E3 is not a consumer event. And then you scroll down like 4 bullet points. Should we increase the consumer limit from 15,000 to 25,000? Yes, members support increasing the number to 25,000. So if it's not a consumer event, then why are you increasing the amount of consumers? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they like money.
But it makes no sense. It's literally 2 bullet points.
I never said it made sense. I'm just saying they like money.
This is a great one too. Do we bring in celebrities to elevate E3's exhibitors? Members support inviting celebrities through an organized program, but are opposed to paying for celebrities to attend E3. Yeah, good luck. Isn't that what they do now?
I don't know. We were there and Steven Spielberg walked in.
Of course. I mean,
he was making games then, though. He was boomboxing it up.
Sure.
Was that the same year as Boombox?
It was in the same time frame. I don't know if it was the same year that Boombox was hitting.
I think Boombox was before that. Yeah.
Or after.
No, he was working on it.
Right.
No, Boombox was before Titanfall.
Oh.
Before Titanfall.
Is that what that was? Was that Titanfall that we were?
Yeah, he cut us in line to go play Titanfall, and then we didn't get to play it. We were literally the next people online. They're like, sorry, we're going to have to shut this down.
No.
Steven Spielberg wants to play Titanfall.
We played Titanfall.
Nah, I think we did later, but not that time. Like, we had to go back.
It's all right. We got in.
I don't know. I've never forgiven him, and I haven't watched one of his movies since. That's not true.
I like this one bullet point from the celebrity slide as well, where the bullet point is simply, leverage celebrities' commitment to foundations in their causes.
So to me, that means find celebrities who have, work with charities closely and tell them, hey, we'll give free publicity to your charity if you show up at this event.
Right. That's what it is.
That's what it is. So that's like not a great, who's going to say yes to that? That's kind of shitty.
At least make a donation to the charity.
Right. It sounds like they're not.
I feel like this is all heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's just, they can't move fast enough on it.
Right. And
because they have to convince all of these companies to change direction. And in that direction not being leaving E3.
Right. The direction is inside E3.
Right.
How's that going? But doesn't it make it like the floor plan shows like 8 things on the show floor? So
that's about how many were in that hall this year, right?
8?
And
more than 8. Like, come on. And I know there's another hall, but all right, so you're gonna have 8 in there.
So West Hall this year, that's that hall that they're in.
Yeah.
That had Nintendo.
Yep.
That had Sega, which was Sega and Atlas together now. That had the Unreal Garden.
That had nothing to do with Unreal Engine or anything like that.
Nope. That had the College Game Competition / Gaming Lifestyle Pavilion.
Right.
That had the E3 Esports Zone.
Right.
Oculus was in there. Indiecade was in there. And
So
then you
the
have
big-
like a couple other like Big Ben and Exceed, and
that was it.
that's that hall. Like that's not much more than 8 things.
But didn't they have like a lot of small things in there
Not
too?
really, not too much.
Like stores and things?
Not in that one, really.
Not in that hall?
Not really. No, everything's in the other hall. I mean,
I feel
this,
like you can't-
this is the hall where Microsoft and Sony abandoned.
Right. That was a lot of real estate. That's a lot of space to sell. Ping pong needs to move in. Table tennis is going to save E3. Laser pong. Shipwreck, can you design me the ping pong table of the 21st century
Sure,
that has lasers?
I can do lasers. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, we can.
I want lasers.
We can do that. We can be. What experience number you want to be? Like
9.
oh,
Experience. Yeah. I want to be the one in the middle.
experience 1.
Yeah. Because that sounds like everybody has to go around. That's like the hub.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Jeff Keighley is going to be. Right. And he's going to be interviewing people. That's the Q-tainment. Everybody milling about, waiting online with Jeff Keighley in the middle, talking to Kojima.
It's
Are you not
yeah. Are you
Q-tained?
not cutained? Can you cutain your excitement? Like that's the weird thing about trying to plan these things, right? You're trying to make the experience of waiting 3 to 5 hours to play a video game more palatable to people.
Worth it. And
Right.
That's going to be tough. You're going to need, some money or something. What if they just drop cash on the crowd? Or loot boxes. Give out loot boxes to everybody online.
Ooh, I like loot boxes.
See, Wombat woke up. He's been sleeping
Yeah.
for the last 10 minutes, but he heard
Oh my
loot boxes.
goodness, this
He's
has
like,
been the
"What?"
most boring conversation I've ever heard on this show. But go ahead, keep talking about it.
Well, do you think this changes the needle at all on that for E3?
No.
Well, they're going to add 10,000 more tickets available for sale.
Yeah, it's E3's a mess, and it's an unnecessary conference that serves no purpose anymore. But there's a company that runs it that's still trying to stay in business, and there's still an allure to it to the populace. So they're going to manipulate that populace to keep them afloat until it eventually collapses. I give it 5 years.
They're going to need a lot of experiences.
They don't need, as I say, because they don't need it anymore. All the majors can do a press conference and stream it. Xbox literally has their own service. They could do a mixer presentation and call it a day. They don't have to spend however much they would need to spend to have, it's going to get covered. Anything they want to get covered is going to get covered.
The power of social good. That's a good slide. You guys should check that out on your own time.
It's multiple slides.
Yeah. Imagine an NBA champion, global superstar participating in an EA Coliseum conversation and or global movie star being part of the E3 digital ticket because it included social good components. Yeah, imagine that. Also imagine getting struck by lightning because that could happen too. All right. Should be interesting. I think, it's better than nothing. It's better than doing the same.
I
thing
wish
they did
the
last
best
year.
for it. Yeah.
Me too. I think it takes.
I look forward to E3 dying in a big pile like a tire
No,
fire.
why would you say that? It's so fun.
Nah, it isn't.
Should be cheaper though to stay there.
E3's fun.
It's fun.
It's no Long Island RetroCon.
Well, it's a lot farther. That's for sure.
Yep.
It cost me
Yep.
a lot more money to go to
Yep.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of LA Retro. I'm a big fan of
And
events 20 minutes.
So
from my
you don't
house.
even have to pay my way to E3. I haven't gone in years.
Great. Thank you.
Save
Well, I
you
appreciate
money.
that.
I save you money.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yep.